everyone. I'm Daniel Drake.
And I'm Alicia Burke. Welcome to Long Beach Local News' weekly update. Please feel free to join our live chat and let us know your questions. We'll try our best to address as many as we can throughout the show.
To start off, Newsom has officially retained his position as Governor of California, which is big news.
By a landslide.
By a landslide.
Yeah, we actually we covered the event on Monday. Everyone knows by now that President Biden was in town. He was in support of Governor Newsom, and he spoke at LBCC. They had a rally. It was a big night. We actually covered the protests that were outside. We had a lot of people out, very passionate about this election, but it ends up that he wins it by a landslide. So.
But you had a chance to speak with both supporters of Newsom and Biden, as well as counter-protesters who were in opposition to Newsom's position.
Absolutely. We met someone who came all the way from New York. She was a teacher who was very passionate about solar energy. She wanted it to be known. She was in support of Biden and supported Newsom, but she wanted to come out and just have her voice being heard because she knew counter-protesters would be here. So, yeah, everybody kind of came out of the woodwork for this one, but, Gavin Newsom pulled it out.
Yeah,
so,
and by a landslide.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Newsom, after his victory, said he was, quote-unquote, humbled and grateful to the millions of Californians who voted, which I think is a good message to everybody that voting does matter.
Absolutely.
Whether we really believe that we see an effect or not, there is clearly an effect.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of politics and elections, there's the Answer Coalition will hold an anti-Bush rally on Monday, September 20th at 7 p.m. at the Terrace Theater at the Long Beach Performing Arts Center. It's located at 300 East Ocean Boulevard. Former President George Bush will be speaking, George W. Bush will speak at the theater at 8 p.m. as a part of the Distinguished Speaker Series of Southern California. According to SpeakersLA.com, Bush will offer his thoughts on 8 years in the Oval Office, the challenges facing our nation in the 21st century, the power of freedom, the role of faith, and other pressing issues. Organizers of the protest say his presence is unwelcome and his characteristic as distinguished is laughable. They also demand that his heinous legacy be recognized as criminal. The speaking series will also feature 8 other speakers, including comedian and former late-night host Jay Leno, and someone who you're very interested to see, Nobel laureate and education activist Malala Yousafzai.
Yeah. Oh God, I would love to be able to see Malala speak.
Yeah,
It'd be incredible.
So yeah, the bill. The actual speaker series. There's authors that are going to be there. There's former athletes, but the President Bush one is definitely causing an uprise. Those interested in joining the protests and who want to learn more about the Answer Coalition can visit answercoalition.org. Those interested in the speaker series can visit www.speakersla.com.
I mean, this is a really relevant topic. I mean, considering everything that's going on with Afghanistan at the moment, and that has been for the past month or so. I know a lot of people are eager and excited to hear what somebody who got us into that situation might have to say about the situation, but also, there's a good amount of people that are clearly upset at the fact that, like, this person would.
Yeah, and also tickets are pretty expensive, so it's not an event for the people. It doesn't feel like that way. So I'm assuming that is another reason why the Answer Coalition will be there. So yep, if you want to learn more information on them, just go to their website, answercoalition.org.
But it looks like there are a lot of protests coming on. Long Beach Youth and Climate Rally, hosted by our very own Pauley Green Schools campaign, is planned to be held on Saturday, September 18th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. at MLK Park. That is tomorrow. So if you're welcome to go. All are welcome. This is a great opportunity to hear from local climate activists and take climate action by encouraging the Long Beach Unified School District Board of Education to pass a 100% clean energy resolution. The student-led climate rally is a family-friendly event that will be designed to engage all age groups, spread the word about the campaign, and encourage community members to take action to commit Long Beach Unified Schools off fossil fuels via petition signing, poster making, social media, and etc. You can RSVP for this rally at www.polygsc.com.
Awesome, and that's just great to see the youth getting out there. It's obviously their future, so definitely getting their voices heard.
Yeah.
Awesome,
Hopefully something great comes of it.
Yeah, and so if you want to be out this weekend, it's supposed to be beautiful. There's a pop-up roller rink which is happening, which we've been talking about going roller skating.
But you're gonna have to teach me. You gotta be patient.
But I'll have all the padding on. But like most action sports, roller skating's popularity rose dramatically during the pandemic. But the years preceding the new wave skating boom were not as kind to the sport. In 2020, 2 notorious roller skating rinks in Los Angeles closed, leaving the entire county with only 1 full-time roller rink. But now roller skating is back with more skaters in Southern California than have been in decades. The public demand for a true private venue for roller skating is greater than any time since the 1970s. And luckily, we have someone in our midst who is recognizing that. We have Shayna Pigeon. Mikhail, I'm sorry if I said that wrong, has been working on building just that. Pigeon was an LAUSD science teacher who left her scholastic career in 2013 to follow her passion for roller skating. She founded Beach City's Roller Derby in 2012 and currently operates Pigeon's roller skating shop in Long Beach, where she keeps her finger on the pulse of the skating community. Pigeon's Roller Rink, a pop-up roller skating venue, will open Saturday through December 30th. So that'll actually be a really fun event.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can get you out, get you on them skates.
I'm honestly, I fly in helicopters, I go scuba diving, I rappel off of buildings for this job. I am terrified at the idea of roller skating.
We'll get you out there. It'll be awesome. For those who are interested, more information can be found at pigeonskates.com.
But the Long Beach Department of Health and Human Services has something to say about events coming up. To start, I know we're all tired of hearing about it, but it is important. So Long Beach is going to align with LA County and require proof of vaccination at indoor bars, wineries, breweries, and distilleries that do not serve food. So in other words, establishments that are 21 years and older. While not required, the Health Department also strongly recommends that restaurants establish similar proof of vaccination requirements for the safety of their staff and patrons. Outdoor mega events of 10,000 or more people will require proof of vaccination or a negative COVID-19 test within 72 hours prior to attending. Attendees at indoor mega events are already required to show proof of vaccination or a negative COVID result prior to entry. The city has already implemented proactive protocol for the largest outdoor event in California, the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach, which is scheduled for September 24th through 26th of 2021. It's going to be a really, really exciting event. We got a sneak peek of what's going on, who's racing, and that was amazing. So we definitely recommend that you check it out. But please be warned ahead of time, you will need to show proof of vaccination or a negative COVID-19 test.
Yeah, so we talked to the organizer of that event, and he was very specific about having people show those tests. And he basically was saying, get that information ready so that it's easier to get in and out on race day. So
nobody likes to wait in line. And so if you're prepared, it'll go smoothly.
Yes. All right, so the first annual Trans Pride event in Long Beach will be held this Saturday, September 18th from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Recreation Park on 7th Street. Long Beach Trans Pride Festival is a one-day event to highlight, empower, inspire, and normalize the vibrant trans and non-binary community and to show strength and unity for trans folks. Today we have a special guest joining us on the Weekly Update to speak more on the Trans Pride and tell us more about how this particular event began in Long Beach. Please join us in welcoming member of the chair for Trans Pride Long Beach. We have Angel. Angel's with us today. Hi, Angel. How are you?
I'm blessed. Happy Friday, everyone. And thank you so much for having us here.
Absolutely. We're so excited that you're joining us. And we definitely want to learn more about Trans Pride here in Long Beach. So would you mind telling us a little bit about your background and how you came together with this event?
Absolutely. I am the CEO and founder of California Families in Focus, which is a local nonprofit here in Long Beach that provides social and emotional programs for our community members, starting with mentoring for teens. We work with their mothers to make them effective parents, and we host entrepreneurial workshops, and we also work with their siblings through the AMPT program, Dance for Art, Music, Poetry, and Dance. And her story behind Trans Pride started with the idea that Alexa Castañon, who is a member of California Families in Focus, a humanitarian and an amazing member of the trans community, approached me with helping her host Angels on Earth event that she wanted to host, highlighting members of the trans community who are doing amazing stuff, amazing things in the community without any compensation. So of course I jumped at the opportunity. She had exhausted resources, nobody wanted to help her, and I said yes. And in 2018, we hosted an annual Crowns and Tiara event where we highlighted 18 members of the trans community. We provided custom tailored suits and custom tailored gowns for everybody who was selected. We gave them crowns and tiaras, and we knighted them as angels on earth. So after that, Alexa became really involved with California Families in Focus. She invited to the community to denounce the injustices that were being done towards the trans community, especially our Black community. So we went to numerous and candlelight vigils where the members of the trans community were murdered, and it started really weighing heavy on me. And I really wanted to see more. I want to put the trans community out there, like bring them out of the shadows and normalize and humanize, and accept them as human beings and members of the human race. So I just, every time I went to one of these events, my was so heavy, and I just started asking Alexa, is there anything we can do to make this better, to make the lives better of our trans members? And she said she wanted to host a trans pride event. So we attempted it a few times, a couple years, and we wanted to highlight the youth. We wanted to put them at this, for them to be the spearheads. But the youth that we had selected were going through their own transitions, and then COVID hit, and we couldn't host the first annual Trans Pride. Fast forward, we are here. It's been a long time coming. This Saturday at 11, just like you mentioned, we are so excited, we're so happy, and we're so proud of Long Beach, and we're so proud of all the elected officials that have supported this event, all of the vendors, all of the sponsors that are coming out. This event could not have happened with Mallory Jenna Robinson, who is the leader of Trans Pride Long Beach. She's an amazing individual, a humanitarian. She's a transplant to Long Beach, and we welcome her with open arms. She created her dream team. She pulled together some of the best event coordinators, and I can't wait to see what they do this Saturday with the Trans Pride Long Beach. I'm just so proud and so happy to be able to host this along with them. And I can't wait to next year. And again, I just want the entire community to know how grateful I am. Thank you for moving from tolerance to accepting our trans community, because they really, really need all our love and support, and for us to surround them and help them just live life as human beings and members of the human race. So I invite you all Saturday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Recreation Park. Please bring your good attitudes, and let's support our trans community.
I mean, it's a really exciting event, and really long overdue to have Trans Pride, especially considering that mainstream Pride was started by trans women, two trans women, Martha P. Johnson being one of them, yet it's all these years later, and unfortunately after their passing, that we finally have an inaugural Trans Pride, at least here in Long Beach. So it's really, really great to know that you guys are showing some support and solidarity with our community that are underrepresented and persecuted in horrendous ways, and giving them an opportunity to be celebrated. So thank you for doing this, and thank you for organizing it. I know a lot of people are going to really be touched by this.
Absolutely. We also want to remind everybody.
Oh, you're good. Please go on.
It's all right. It's video chat. Everyone's used to this. But I just wanted to know, just for the day of the event, what can people expect? What kind of events will happen at the Trans Pride event?
Well, we have a lot of entertainers. We have food trucks. We have over 40 vendors from different community resource organizations. We will have a lot of inspiration, education, and empowerment. So they can definitely expect that, and just a lot of love, which is what we need the most of in these times.
So
Awesome.
sounds like a really well-rounded cultural event. We're
Yes.
excited to see it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Angel. Is there anything else you'd like to add anymore? I know you had a few events that you guys were trying to organize. Anything you'd like to add to the public?
Absolutely. So I want the public to also know that today Long Beach Gives starts its um, annual giving drive. So today we start the early giving. If you all want to show love and appreciation to all your Long Beach nonprofits, please log to www.longbeachgives.org and select organization that is near and dear to your heart, a cause that is near and dear to your heart, and please donate. Nonprofits are the backbone of Long, and we are the ones out there, tip of the spear, helping with social services and with social justice causes. And we invite you all to donate. Please donate. Our goal is to raise, I think they said $2 million. I want to raise three. I want to up the ante and raise $3 million. So please join us. Please help through Long Beach Gives. And I also want everybody to know that we are hosting our second annual I Matter 2 Youth Fashion Show, which is going to be happening at the Scottish Rite Event Center at from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Please send us your youth. Please attend. Please sponsor and please support.
Great.
Awesome. Thank you so much again, Angel. We'll see you at your event.
Yeah, we're excited.
And for more information
Thank you.
on the
See you
Long
there.
Beach Trans Pride, you can visit transpridelongbeach.com. That was awesome.
Oh, I'm so excited. This is
Yes.
going to be a really, really exciting event.
Absolutely.
But let us know what's going on in your area. If you have any news in your neighborhood, call or text us at 562-653-NEWS. That's 562-653-6397.
Thank you for watching. Please stay safe and enjoy your weekend. Don't forget to tune in next week to find out what's new in Long Beach, from local attractions to breaking news. I'm Alicia Berg.
And I'm Dan O'Drake. And this has been your weekly update with Long Beach Local News.